the examples of distribution for continuous random variables. Continuous random variables. We are mainly having four types. The first one is uniform, and second one is exponential, and third one is Rayleigh, and the fourth one is Gaussian. When you can consider the examples of distribution for a continuous random variable, we are mainly discussing about these four. The first one is uniform, and second one is exponential, and third one is Rayleigh, and fourth one is Gaussian. When you discussing these four topics for a continuous random variable, the examples of distribution and density functions. Now we are discussing about uniform. The uniform density and distribution function. How to define the uniform density and distribution function? Now you can see the distribution function we are defining on uniform. Here I am taking one graphical representation. In this one, what I am taking that? Whatever we are mainly discussing the uniform. Uniform function. What is a uniform? Uniform density and distribution. Here it is indicating that it's uniform. Uniform density and distribution. Uniform means it is having that you can take in certain area. See one example for this uniform. You can take in that certain area. In that area, all elements is uniformly distributed. Uniformly means it's an equal manner. It can be elaborating the all elements. The elements can be spreading in equal orientation to entire area. The elements can be equally spreading. That one is calling the uniform. The uniform distribution. And in which area the elements can be equally spreading. That one is called the uniform distribution. You can checking any point, but the elements quantity is equal. Suppose we can hit in this diagram, have to see that in this area the elements is same. Here area is, in my selection the elements is equal. We can take that any point in the circle. The elements quantity must be equal. When I want to consider uniform, we can take at any point. The quantity of elements must be equal. Here I am taking the example. In this example, I have to take one circle. In this circle, the elements can be, I am arranging the elements like this. In this one, we can selecting at any point. In this one, the elements must be same. Suppose here I am taking that the small quantity of area, the elements are 2. Here I am also taking that the elements are 2. Now I am taking that here the elements are 2. 2. Just I am taking that as an indication mark. I am assigning the quantities 2. One is there, the value is 2. Based on that one, we can take any portion, any part. You can take any part in this circle, the quantity must be equal. The quantity must be equal, then the function is called uniform function. Coming to our uniform density function. The uniform density function we are defining. Already you know that the density function we are writing, the density function we are representing small f suffix capital X of small x is equal to 1 divided by b minus a. 1 divided by b minus a. The random variable can be lying between a and b. That's why a is less than or equal to, capital X is less than or equal to b. Capital X is less than or equal to b, and 0 for remaining all conditions. 0 for remaining all conditions. This one is the fundamental definition. The fundamental definition for uniform density function. The fundamental definition for uniform density function is fx of x is equal to 1 divided by b minus a is representing the magnitude of a signal. Its range is a. The x value is lying between equal to a and more than b, and this value is limiting to equal to b or less than b. Equal to b less than b. The graphical representation is in horizontal direction. I am taking the x value. X is random variable. In vertical direction, I am consider the density function is fx of x. Fx of x. The values I am representing here 0. Here I am consider alphabets. Alphabets is a, here b. A, b. Here I am consider the alphabets in horizontal axis. Those are a and b. Its magnitude is 1 divided by b minus a. 1 divided by b minus a. According to definition of uniform density function, it is having the constant magnitude within the range of a and b. A and b. Remaining all the values 0. Remaining all the values 0. That's why I am taking that at a value its magnitude is 1 divided by b minus a. That's why I am taking a straight line from point A to b minus a quantity. B minus a quantity. This one is I am making a constant up to b. Up to b. At beyond b the value is 0. That's why I am ending this one. This one is a graphical representation. So this graphical representation for uniform density function. Uniform density function. But how to obtain it? It's a distribution function. How to obtain it? It's distribution function. Already we know the fundamental relation between the density and distribution function. That one is fx of x is equal to d by dx into fx of x. Fx of x. By using this relation, we can obtain its distribution function. From this one, the distribution function we are writing is fx of x. Fx of x. Have to moving this differentiation to left hand side. Whenever changing this, whenever moving this differentiation function to left hand side, can be changing to integration. That one is fx of x is the integral minus infinite to plus infinite fx of x into dx. Fx of x into dx. Now we can find that this function. But here what are the limits we are having? First you can take that limits are a and x. A and x. First I am taking that lower limit is a and higher limit is x. Based on the limits, I am integrating the density function to obtain the distribution function. I am writing so fx of x is equal to here what I am taking the lower limit. Lower limit is small a, higher limit is x. You can take in that either small x or capital X. Here just I am taking the small x. The reason is x is a event. Here I am taking that the limits are a to small x. Now I am writing that density function. What is the density function? 1 divided by b minus a. 1 divided by b minus a into dx. Within this limits, the magnitude is 1 divided by b minus a. Here b and a both are a real numbers. B and a are a real numbers. That's why those two are a constants. A and b both are real numbers. That's why those two are a constant values. That's why here there is no value. That's why one value is existing here. One is existing. For integration, you can apply an integration for one. You can write in the based on the variable we are writing. Here we are having the variable is x. That's why I can write in 1 by b minus a is a constant. Integral a to x 1 into dx. Now we can apply the integration. We can substitute in the limitations. We can apply the integration for 1. The value is x. We can substitute in the limits. Higher limit is x and lower limit is a. We can apply the integration and we can substitute in the limits. We can obtain the higher limit is x and lower limit is a. We can obtain x minus a divided by b minus a. This function is capital Fx of x. X is equal to x minus a divided by b minus a. Now you can substitute in the values of a small x quantity. The first case is small x is equal to a. What is the distribution function? You can substitute in the x value. The small x value is small a. This function is equal to, where x is there, we can put in the x value is small a. That one is a minus a divided by b minus a. The quantity is 0. Next case, we can consider x value is b. The second case is small x is equal to small b. For this one, we can write in the distribution function is fx of small b. Where x is there, you can replace it with small b. Here in numerator, here we are having x minus a. X I am replacing with a. Here x I am replacing with b. That's why I am writing b minus a divided by b minus a. Divided by b minus a. In this fundamental equation, I am just replacing with x value with b. That's why I am writing the b minus a divided by b minus a. Both are same quantities. That's why cancel. The value is 1. Is equal to 1. Here, when value is x value is a, we are obtaining the 0. For x is equal to b, we are obtaining the value 1. Now we can representing the distribution function for a Now you can representing the uniform distribution function. Uniform distribution function. I am writing here is fx of x, fx of x now I am writing that the capital fx of x is equal to what are the values you are obtaining? One function is fx of x is equal to x minus a divided by b minus a. One have to take in that limits. The limits are lower limit is a and higher limit is x. Higher limit is x. Based on their values, we are finally concluding the uniform distribution function. The uniform distribution function, the first value is 0. First value is 0, where x value is less than a. X value is less than a. X value is less than a. The distribution, the uniform distribution quantity is 0, and here got the value we are having the function value is x minus a by b minus a. B minus a. X minus a divided by b minus a when a less than or equal to x less than b. This values we are obtaining when the functions we are obtaining is fx of x is equal to x minus a divided by b minus a. This value we are obtaining at the condition of a less than or equal to x less than b. When x is equal to more than b, the value is, what is that? When x value is, the distribution function value is unity. The distribution function value is unity when equal to b. That's why I am writing here 1 where x is equal to b. Where x is equal to b. Here I am not using the equal operation. That's why x is equal to, when we can consider the x value is equal to b, the magnitude is 1 for a distribution function. Finally, we are defining the distribution function at x value is less than a, the quantity is 0, and x value is lying between a and b. The quantity is x minus a divided by b minus a, and at x is equal to b, the quantity x is equal to b. Suppose for x greater than b, the value is 1. Suppose you can take it that is greater than or equal to, the quantity is 1. Between less than b, the quantity is like this. The more than b, the value is 1. The value is equal to b and more than b, the quantity is representing like this. I am repeating once again. The distribution function, we are defining that. The distribution function we are defining where x is less than a, the quantity is 0, and x value is lying between a and b. The quantity is x minus a divided by b minus a. If the value is x greater than b or greater than equal to b, the quantity is 1. How to representing in graphical orientation? The graphical representation for a density function is this direction x we are consider, and vertical direction we are treating the density function is fx of x into x of the density function we are representing graphical orientation in horizontal direction. we are taking the random variable x. In vertical direction, we are consider the density function is fx of x 0, and we are consider two real numbers or a constant, two real constants a and b. Its magnitude is 1 divided by b minus a. 1 divided by b minus a. It's having that magnitude between these real constants. Real constants. This one is a graphical representation for uniform density function. Now we are representing the uniform distribution function. Uniform distribution function. In horizontal axis, we are consider the random variable x. In vertical axis, we are consider the distribution function is fx of x. Fx of x here 0, and the real constants a, and here I am taking the b. A and b. What are the magnitudes we are having? The magnitudes for a distribution function. Already we are deriving the distribution function values is fx of x is equal to 0 where x less than a, and the value is x minus a divided by b minus a less than or equal to x less than b, x less than b, and 1 for x greater than or equal to b, greater than or equal to b. This function we are representing in this graph. The first quantity is 0. Where 0 is there? Below the a. Below the a quantity, the value is 0. Coming to next one. What is the next one? X minus a divided by b minus a within the range of a values equal and less than b. Less than b. Okay. Less than b, and the magnitude is x minus a divided by b minus a. But what is the third one? The third one is 1. Third one is 1 magnitude where x value is equal to b and more than b. First you can representing equal to b and more than b. Here equal to b and more than b. Now you can representing the scale in vertical axis. Here I am taking that the quantity is 0.5 and 1. Why I am taking these numerical values? Here it is having the numerical magnitude. That's why I am representing the magnitude values of a distribution function in numerical representation. Now we can representing the first value of relating to b. The b value is equal to 1 and more than 1. First of all, we are representing at b. B quantity is equal to 1. Here 1 is in fx of x direction. The distribution quantity is a 1, and more than 1 we are taking a straight line. Before that one, what is the another value for this distribution function? The distribution function magnitude is x minus a divided by b minus a within the limits of a value is equal to x and x value is less than b. X value is less than b. If the range is a value is equal to x and less than b, within the range we are having the quantities, the slope of a and b. That's why I am indicating this point to this point. Here you can join in one line at b. This total graph is representing the distribution function graphical representation. In this distribution graphical representation, the slope is we are representing the quantity is x minus a divided by b minus a. At b, we are having the magnitude is 1. The 1 value is a constant up to infinite. It's a graphical representation for uniform distribution function. What are the applications we are having for a uniform distribution and density functions. The first one is we are round up the errors. We are round up the errors when how to having the when how to distributing the round when how to take a certain area. In that area we can round up the errors and using the uniform distribution and density function. And the second one is we are using in digital communication. In digital communication, we are round up the fractional values to integer values. We can making a small disturbance between the signal. Those disturbance are a noise we are measuring by using the uniform distribution and density function. What is the conversion between the fractional value to numerical value? Already we know that the sampling theorem. What is the sampling? We can making the analog signal to discrete signal. We are doing some process. Based on this process, we are partitioning the continuous signal to discrete signal. In this discrete signal conversion, we are making the what are the fractional values is there in a continuous signal. The fractional values can be changing to integer values. The process is calling the quantization. When out to making the quantization, what is the noise is appear when out to losing the signal. That quantity we are measuring by using the uniform distribution and density function. Coming to next one. What is the next one? Exponential. Exponential distribution and density functions. How to define the exponential density function and how to derive the exponential distribution function we are discussing in next class. Okay, students, coming to the next one. The next one is exponential distribution and density function. What is exponential and how can define its distribution and density function? First of all, the basic definition for an exponential density function. We are writing that the exponential density function is fx of x is equal to fx of x is equal to, we are given the magnitude is 1 divided by b. 1 divided by b into exponential term. We are discussing about exponential density function. That's why we can representing the exponential value. The exponential value can writing e power x minus a divided by b. Divided by b. This value is we are writing. For this one, its limit is x greater than a. X greater than a. For less than values, the quantity is 0. Quantity is 0. I am repeating once again. The exponential density function you are defining is fx of x is equal to 1 divided by b into e power minus x minus a divided by b, where x is greater than a. For remaining conditions, the quantity is 0. The remaining conditions, the quantity is 0. See how we can obtain its distribution function. The exponential distribution function. Exponential density and distribution. Exponential density and distribution. The exponential I'm once again writing the exponential density function. The exponential density function is fx of x is equal to, its magnitude is 1 by b e power minus x minus a divided by b. Here the values we are having when x value is greater than a, where x is less than a, the quantity is 0. Quantity is 0. This one is a fundamental function for a exponential density function. This one is the fundamental value for exponential. This one is the fundamental value for exponential density function. exponential density function. Now we can see that how to obtain its distribution function. Distribution function. Already we know the relation between the density function and distribution function. The relation is fx of x is equal to integral lower limit and higher limit fx of x into dx. Based on this relation, we are obtaining the distribution function. How to obtain the distribution function? We are obtaining the distribution function. By integrating, or we can apply the integration to density function. Here we can take in the limits is lower limit is a, and higher limit is x. Within these limits, we can apply the integration to density function. Now I am taking these limits are a to x. The density function quantity is 1 by b into e power minus x minus a divided by b into dx. First you can see that what is the graphical representation for this density function. The graphical representation for this density function, I am taking that the plane coordinates. These plane coordinates in horizontal, I am consider the random variable x. In vertical direction, I am consider the density function is fx of x. And here a and b, small a comma b, both are real constants. Then I am indicating the a value. According to the definition of exponential density function, the value is 0. Where a value is less than x. That means this range is less than x. A value is less than x. The quantity is, what is the quantity? 0. And next, at a value is greater than x. X value is greater than a. That means x value is greater than a. Greater means here, this direction. Greater than a, having the quantity. The quantity is 1 by b. Here I am taking the one straight line. What is the function here? It is a exponential term. Exponential term is having the power is minus. Generally, the exponential signal we are representing, increase exponential is like this, and decrease exponential is the reverse, like this. That's why I am representing the quantity with the decreased exponential. This one. Its magnitude is 1 by b e power minus x minus a divided by b. This one is a quantity. That one is a graphical representation for exponential density function. Now you can see that how to obtain the probability distribution function. Here the b is a constant, that's why I am writing the out of the integration. Before that one, we can simplify this one. We can take the power of exponential term. We are not directly applying the integration to exponential term. The reason is the calculation is complex. Due to simplicity of this calculation, we have considered one constant. We have taken the one constant. What are the term is there in this one? We are taking the one more variable variable for this power quantity in exponential term. That's why I am consider the power of the power term. What is the power term is there in exponential. I am not consider sign. The x minus a divided by b is equal to y. B is equal to y. Only the power quantity I am taking the one more variable is y. Now I am applying the differentiation on both sides with respect to x. Applying the differentiation on both sides with respect to x, the equation can be changing. Here variable is only x. Applying to differentiation to x, the quantity can be changing to 1 by b is equal to dy by dx. That one is dy by dx. From this relation, we can take in that dx value is, you can move the dx to left hand side. Then we can write in dx divided by b is equal to dy. Where dx by b is there, you can replace it with dy. This only, I am just taking that the power value is one variable and I am applying the differentiation with respect to x, then the equation is changing like this. Then we can apply the next value. What is the next one? The next one is, you can take this value and you can change the limits. What is the first limit? X. At x, the value is x minus a by b is equal to y. At small a, you can substitute the value of x is a, the total quantity is 0. The lower limit is y and higher limit is y and lower limit is 0. We can substitute these values in this function. Here I am writing these limits in this density function. I am writing these limits in this distribution function. Those are integral. The lower limit is 0. And upper limit is y. Now this function can be changing. Here dx divided by b, here replacing with dy. Already we have taken the power term is y. That's why I am writing e power minus, this term we are already considered with y. That's why I am writing e power minus y into the term is dx divided by b. I am replacing with dy. Now you can apply the integration to this exponential term. The integration of exponential is also be exponential. That's why I am writing e power minus y divided by. So derivation. What is the power value is there? So derivation you are applying. That one is the derivation of y with respect to y. The quantity is minus 1. Y. We are applying the derivation to minus y. With respect to y, that's why we can get in the quantities minus 1. Its limits are 0 and y. Now we can substitute its limits. The first quantity, now to substituting the higher limit e power minus 1 behind the negative sign. And higher limit minus lower limit. Already there is a negative sign. So minus into minus is a plus. E power 0. The quantity is 1. Now we can rewrite this one. So 1 minus e power minus y. Already we know that the y value. We can substitute in here. So 1 minus e power minus x minus a divided by b. This one is the quantity. This one is the quantity for probability distribution function for exponential. Exponential probability distribution function is the 1 minus e power minus x minus a by b, where x is greater than a. What is the graphical representation? The graphical representation is x in a horizontal direction. In vertical direction, we are taking the fx of x. Fx of x, and horizon we are representing with 0, and a real constant values are a and b. The a values I am taking at horizontal axis. At this one, we are having the exponential value. The exponential value we are subtracting from unity value. Unit value. Here in horizontal direction, we are taking the a value. In vertical direction, I have to give that 1, 2 values. Here 1 value, its magnitude. I am taking one straight line for 1 value. From this 1 value, we are subtracting the exponential quantity. That's why I am taking that the exponential graph. Exponential graph like this. Just I am substituting that. This one is a graphical representation for distribution function. Finally, how to represent the distribution function is fx of x is equal to the quantities 1 minus e power minus x minus a divided by b, where x is greater than a and 0 for x less than a. Fx of x is equal to 1 minus e power minus x minus a by b, where x is greater than a and 0 for x less than a. Okay, today class what we are discussing? Today class we are mainly discussing about the uniform density and distribution function, and what are the applications we are having to discussing about uniform distribution and density function. Coming to exponential. The exponential function we are mainly using when out measuring the raindrop size. By measuring the raindrop size, we are estimating that what is the strength of rainstorms or floods. What is the strength of a rainstorms and floods we are measuring by using the exponential density and distribution functions. And we are also using the exponential density and distribution function for measuring the noise in digital communication. Remaining thing we are discussing in next class.